Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brittany Hudson, and I'm a third year nursing student at James Cook University. I have been asked to attend the Townsville Hospital and Health Service this afternoon to conduct a community health in-service. Today, I will be introducing continuous glucose monitoring as a new innovative health technology that allows patients with type 1 diabetes to easily access glucose monitoring and to self-manage their condition. On completion of this in-service educational presentation, your knowledge around continuous glucose monitoring will be improved, whilst allowing you to continue maintaining a high standard of nursing care for diabetic patients at the Townsville Hospital and Health Service. Upon completion of this presentation, you will be able to understand type 1 diabetes and reflect on the prevalence of this disease within Australia, understand how a continuous glucose monitoring device is effective for a diabetic person, understand what continuous glucose monitoring is and describe how to use the device, evaluate the care of a patient with the new technology, such as an insulin pump or continuous glucose monitoring device, and discuss the benefits and challenges associated with continuous glucose monitoring. Diabetes mellitus is a chronic disease characterized by high levels of glucose in the blood. Blood sugar levels are regulated by insulin, which is a hormone produced in the pancreas. Diabetes occurs when the pancreas is not able to produce enough insulin or when the body becomes resistant to insulin. While there are three main types of diabetes, this educational presentation will be focusing on one of these types, commonly known as type 1 diabetes, which you are all probably aware of. Type 1 diabetes is a chronic autoimmune disease where the body's immune system attacks the insulin-producing cells. The insulin-producing cells in the body are known as beta cells, and in type 1 diabetes, these cells are recognized as foreign. Foreign recognition of beta cells causes a trigger by the autoimmune response, resulting in cell destruction, preventing beta cells to produce a sufficient amount of insulin to the blood. As there is currently no cure for diabetes, the condition requires lifelong management of insulin by keeping blood glucose levels within the body at a safe parameter. This is generally carried out through multiple daily insulin injections, a continuous infusion of insulin through an insulin pump, or maybe a remote continuous glucose monitoring device which activates the release of insulin into the blood. According to the National Diabetes Service Scheme, there were 1.2 million Australians living with the disease in 2016. Research suggests that each day 280 Australians, or one person every 5 minutes, develops diabetes. The Australian Bureau of Statistics revealed that the number of Australians with diabetes continues to increase annually. The Australian Bureau of Statistics continued to report that almost 115,000 people had type 1 diabetes, which was a 40% increase from 2012. Additionally, type 1 diabetes is the most common chronic childhood condition in Australia. These statistics are increasing at an alarming rate and place emphasis on the importance of ensuring that healthcare professionals have a greater understanding of the disease in order to implement strategies in the prevention and management of the condition, and to provide support to those living with or at risk of developing diabetes. It is also important for healthcare professionals to understand the importance of glucose monitoring to facilitate educational sessions with patients in the hospital environment or a community setting. An innovative device called continuous glucose monitoring was implemented after the need for better approaches toward diabetes management was indicated. After being explored many years ago, however only becoming available in 2017 at a subsidised cost for Australians, continuous glucose monitoring was introduced. Continuous glucose monitoring gives diabetic patients an easily accessible means of measuring glucose levels automatically while allowing them to self-manage their condition. Whilst glucose measurements are critical to effective diabetes management, patterns and trends in glucose levels can be obtained throughout the day and night through the continuous glucose. With easy access and real-time measurements, individuals are able to access their blood glucose levels at any time without the need of a finger prick. After the small sensor has been inserted under the individual's skin, a transmitter is attached to the sensor, located on the external part on the skin, which wirelessly sends data to the receiver. The receiver displays glucose activity in vivid colors, allowing the individual to identify when their levels are trending high, low, or within normal range. The sensor and transmitter stay in place for up to 7 days and provides data up to 288 times in a 24-hour period. Results. Unlike the finger prick test and other glucose monitors, the continuous glucose monitor records blood sugar levels throughout the entire day and night, showing high and low levels throughout the week. The device has many benefits, including the ability to record dangerously low overnight blood sugar levels, which can often go undetected, track high levels between meals, show early morning spikes in blood sugar levels, evaluate how diet and exercise can affect the person, and also determine if the treatment plan implemented works on a daily basis. By recording glucose levels every 5 minutes, real-time trends are available to the individual whether levels are rising or falling. The continuous glucose monitoring system also provides users with the ease of checking glucose levels throughout the day without multiple finger prick testing. Another benefit is that the device prevents occurrences of dangerously low hypoglycemic or high hyperglycemic states by its alarm feature. The alarm will sound and notify the individual that their glucose levels are getting close to a preset high or low. In contrast, blood glucose levels on the continuous glucose monitoring device only provide you with a measurement or a snapshot of the blood glucose levels at one particular point in time. Another challenge many Australians face with the device is accuracy. The device only measures blood sugar levels based on the interstitial fluid and not the bloodstream, which can often throw out accurate measurements. During patient education of the device, healthcare professionals should encourage patients living with the condition to listen to what the body is saying. Also, having the continuous glucose device attached to the body can often become in the way and also cause the person wearing the device to feel shameful, resulting in negative outcomes of the person's emotional well-being. Continuous glucose monitoring is an easily accessible device, allowing individuals living with type 1 diabetes to better manage their condition. Thank you for listening, and I hope you were able to take something away from today's Community Health in-Service session. The information provided to you today can enable you to educate your patients about the new device, encouraging empowerment to make better decisions regarding their health, resulting in improved health outcomes.